What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. Today, we're going to be talking about your environment and how important it is for you to be able to actually grow. Because with creating discipline, with buying certain things to help you out, it's all about what's around you. What's your environment look like, right? So your environment is making you weak most of the times. That's why you haven't got to X goal yet. So the people around you. So if people have lower standards around you, you're going to lower too. If people complain more, you're going to complain more. Okay? Show me your friends and I'll show you your future. That's obviously a big quote we hear all the time because it's true. The people that you hang around most is how you're going to act. It's how other people are going to perceive you as being. Okay? And you want to upgrade your circle to upgrade your life. Okay? Because I feel like this one right here is something that I've worked on over time. I used to hang out with a lot of losers, a lot of people that would drink, smoke, just do a bunch of drugs all the time, and or just even talking stupid, talking about the stupid reels and stuff like that, and then that would come out of my mouth, and it's like, this is really who I am. It's because I was hanging around those type of people that complain. I would find easy ways for me to even complain because somebody else was sitting here, bitching about something. So I would find a way to complain about it. So it's all about these people around you. You got to find better friends that are suited for your goals, and that's something that I've realized is, getting somebody and people around me that are only going to benefit me, that are only going to help me, that are more likely like me, that are more driven. Okay, and these big groups of people, we see that a lot. They act the exact same. They act the exact same. So if you want to be successful, if you want to be able to lose that weight or start that business, you got to find a better group of people to do that. Okay. And number two, habits in your space. So junk food in the house means you're going to eat it. Yeah, it's true. Okay. Because if I have a bunch of frozen pizzas, if I have crumble cookies sitting in the house, I'm more likely going to eat it. I'm probably going to smash it. All of it. Not just one crumble cookie. If I have a 6 pack crumble cookie, I'm smashing all six. So you want to make sure you're keeping the junk food out. And that starts at the grocery store. When you go grocery shopping, have your list of the only things that you need and the only things that you're going to eat. Because if you go in there, you find little other things, they're going to get off plan and then you're just going to start eating a bunch of bullshit. Okay? Phone always nearby. You're going to scroll. If you keep your device around you all the time, you are more likely to scroll or play games on it. Okay? You are more likely to do that. And don't tell me, because when I keep my phone by me when I'm working, sometimes I'll pick that thing up and I'll just start playing Madden. Okay? You got to put it away because you are going to end up scrolling. Okay? Messy room equals messy mind. This is something that I've been working on and I talked about the other day was I've always had a messy room, a messy workspace, and it's no wonder I'm not as productive. No wonder why I don't want to get as much done. Is because my mind's all over the place. Oh, I got all this because I can't find anything. I can't find those papers. Hey, where did my clothes go? Hey, where did that hat go? It's because my mind is all over the place because my room is messy. It's trashy. Okay, so discipline fails if your environment is against you. Okay, if your environment is shit, then your discipline that you're going to try to create, it's going to work just against you. Okay, you got to be able to fix these things up. Okay, so keeping the bullshit out of the house, you know, keeping the phone away from you when you're trying to work on something or trying to even work out. Okay, and then obviously cleaning up your space. Okay, whether you have a workspace, your room, even your kitchen, anything like that, keep it clean. Okay, number three, places you spend time. So bars, parties, endless chilling. Okay, those are all weak cycles. Okay, gym, books, mentorship. Those are the growth cycles. Okay, where you spend time is who you become. Change the places, you're gonna change the man. Okay, and I mean, yeah, this is pretty self-explanatory, right? So if you're always at a bar, if you're always partying, if you're always just doing the easy thing, those are all just cycles, weak cycles. Okay, I have I know people that are always going to the bar every Wednesday or every Thursday or every Friday, Saturday, and it's a consistent cycle. Okay, all these parties and stuff, they're going there every single day they have planned, and they're just not getting anything done. They're just getting blackout wasted. Okay, so just a weak cycle. gym, books, and mentorship, okay? Investing in yourself. Those are all just investments in yourself. Working out, getting in top tier shape for yourself, where you're reading books, you're finding out new things to help you, have that growth in your life. Then mentorships. I bought mentorships to help me out, okay? Because somebody that is more successful than I am, I want to learn from them, okay? It's not, people always think, oh, I just want to do everything myself. No, invest in yourself. Somebody else has done it. Talk to them. Like, even if you're not even getting a mentorship or a coach, whatever it is, just go in and talk to somebody that's done it, or that's better than you at it, or that's more successful than you at it. Okay? So spend less time away from the bars, the parties, all the hookup culture, all that shit. Spend more time at the gym, reading books, and talking to more people, essentially. And then your inputs. Focus on your inputs. This is huge. So the music, the podcast, the videos, that's more of like your mental diet, okay? That's going to help you, figure out like how you can get to somewhere, okay? With the music, the podcast, and the videos. There's a lot of good podcasts out there, all right? When you're doing your cardio, or even when you're just eating lunch at break. When you're eating lunch at break, throw on your phone, throw on a 20-minute podcast. And then the garbage in, garbage out. Protect your mind like your body, okay? So anything that's coming up here, that's your mental diet, all right? Protect this just like you protect your body, okay? You're not going to feed your body crumble cookie every day, are you? No. I'd hope not. But you want to feed this with eggs, steak, whatever it is, just like you feed this. So, podcast, David Goggins, whatever it is to get you going, okay? And then last little thing I'm going to leave you guys with is strong men aren't built by willpower alone. They're built by environments that demand strength, okay? So you're put into an environment, all right? And you just have to get used to it. You're going to have to get used to it. You're going to have to throw out the junk. You're going to have to put your phone away from you sometimes. You're going to have to clean it up. Clean up your room, clean up your house, okay? But this is all going to allow you to be clean, to not be forced or tempted, because all of us have temptations in life. We all have temptations. If I left six-pack crumble cookie, like I said, I would smash the whole thing. So I keep it away from me, okay? Out of mind, out of sight. So you're not just built by the motivation and the discipline. It comes from this right here. We got to start with this, because if this is around us and strong, we have those temptations and we're going to fold. We are going to fold. So the environments are going to demand that strength. That's what's really going to help us wrap everything up and actually to be able to get to the goal that we want to achieve. Okay? So fix the people around you. Find better people that are actually going to, strive you to goal, that actually want you to succeed, and people that are even more successful. That's the one thing I love, is when I always get to meet people that are above me, that have done more, and I like to learn from them, okay? And then obviously the habits, and then the places you spend time. Quit going to the freaking bar 4 days a week. Quit doing these parties, okay? That's not getting you anywhere, okay? There's a time and place for everything, but you can't be doing that all the time if you want to get to that goal. And then spending more time in the gym, reading books, and then, having those mentorships as well. So start focusing on your environment. Trust me, it is huge. It's something that I've worked on a lot by just making everything clean. No junk food in the house. I've been practicing boredom. I've been keeping my phone away from me, avoiding the overstimulation that we get from the phones. So go ahead and try that out. Keep your environment clean. Drop below what other kind of videos you guys want to see from me. I will see you guys in the next one.